If you are going to be filing for bankruptcy, every single asset you have is going to be involved. What I think you're asking me is, what do you do when you have too much cash for your state's cash exemption as you're getting ready to file for a Chapter 7 bankruptcy? I think that's what you're asking. And the answer is the same whether it's cash or whether it's equity in a car. The answer is you liquidate it and you spend it on those things that are protected by your state's bankruptcy exemptions. This is called bankruptcy planning, and it's part of what a bankruptcy lawyer does. This is part of our job. You see, in the state of Ohio, you can only have about $6,000 worth of equity in a car. Every week I've got a client who's got more than $6,000 in equity in a car. That doesn't mean they walk away frustrated saying, there's no options for me. And that doesn't mean that they file a Chapter 13. In fact, this bankruptcy lawyer right here will absolutely not file a Chapter 13 bankruptcy for somebody because they have excess equity in a car. Let me tell you exactly what I tell my clients. Whether it's a piece of property that's unprotected, whether it's a motor vehicle, whether it's a big chunk of cash sitting in your bank account, you have to liquidate it yourself and spend that money on you and your family in a very organized way. You have to buy the things that are already exempted by your state. So you need to know what your state's exemptions are. It doesn't matter whether it's cash, it doesn't matter whether it's equity. This is how it works. Because if you go into bankruptcy in Ohio with a $20,000 car with no loan on it, you have 20 grand in equity, I'm only gonna be able to protect out 6. And that means the bankruptcy trustee is gonna take your car, go sell it at auction, and then they're gonna turn around and they're going to hand you your $6,000 because that's your exemption. And the rest of it, they're going to turn around and pay to your creditors. So if you file bankruptcy with that $20,000 whatever, whether it's cash, an extra piece of property, or a vehicle that exceeds your state's exemption, it's going to be taken from you. So you might as well use it for your own family's good. I had a client a couple weeks ago who had a car worth $20,000, and that's where I got this example from. And he sold the $20,000 car, turned around and bought a $7,000 cash car with a $13,000 left. He paid me $2,000 for his bankruptcy, and he had to spend down $11,000. We gave him a list. He made repairs to his car. He fixed the windows in his house. He got a new furnace. He got new windows in the garage, and he spent it down in a way that I told him to do it. He filed for bankruptcy. He's getting rid of $75,000 in medical bills. And when this is all over in a couple of months, he'll have a $7,000 car that he can trade in, put 7 grand down, and actually get into a newer car that has a decent interest rate because he's going to wait about 6 months. That's what we do.